as the clock ticks down and we get closer to the NextGen UI launch. We want to be sure you are focusing your time in the right areas. These 3 specific areas are where we believe you should be focusing your time: change management, user experience, and lastly, any downstream impacts. For some organizations, this UI change will require little in terms of proactive management. For others, a more high-touch approach is necessary. Let's start with change management. Change management is a critical component of running a successful organization, but managing change presents a unique set of challenges. To reduce the impact on the organization, making your plan to transition to the NextGen UI as early as possible is highly encouraged. A solid change management strategy should include the following components at a minimum. First, start with the communication plan. How will you communicate these changes to your end users and how often? Then, create a rollout strategy. Will you deploy NextGen UI all at once or in small increments? Lastly, decide on a training approach. Will NextGen UI training be mandatory or optional, instructor-led or self-paced? Do your training documents need to be updated with the NextGen UI language or images? And lastly, do you have the resources in place to support these updates? Now let's focus on user experience. NextGen UI impacts your end user's experience most, which makes focusing on the transition from their perspective especially important. Taking an employee-centric approach to the deployment may involve the following: developing an FAQ guide outlining the most impactful changes such as hotel itemizations, allocations, and adding attendees. Hosting an office hours session with your end users, allowing them the forum to ask top-of-mind questions and receive advice live directly from you or your experts. Conducting live training webinars or recorded videos walking employees through the bigger changes. And last but not least, collecting feedback along the way and disseminating the information. The good news when it comes to downstream impact is that there isn't one. NextGen UI is a user interface change. The inner workings of the Concur system remain untouched, so there is no need to worry about your integrations, connectors, or application processes. All systems will remain in place exactly as they are today and require no preventative action on your end. Following Lyndon Group's lead will make for a smooth transition to the NextGen UI, allowing you and your employees to get back to traveling and expensing with ease. Have any questions about how Lyndon Group can help your business? Shoot us an email at info@lyndon-group.com. Want to be in the know for additional Concur Life Hacks? Make sure you subscribe and like our YouTube channel. Come check us out on Facebook and LinkedIn at lyndon-group.com.